Whether you're hauling gear, plowing snow, or heading into the woods for a weekend ride, a good utility ATV can make all the difference. These machines are built to handle tough jobs and rough trails, combining power, durability, and all-day comfort. In this video, we're covering 6 of the best utility ATVs for 2025, models that strike a solid balance between performance, reliability, and features that matter most. We'll break down what each one offers and why it might be the right fit depending on how and where you ride. Links to the models are in the description below. Number 6. Yamaha Grizzly 700 EPS. Yamaha's Grizzly 700 has earned a reputation as one of the most capable utility ATVs, and for 2025, it still holds strong. It's built for serious riders who need a machine that can handle both demanding work and challenging trails without hesitation. Under the hood, it's powered by a 686cc liquid-cooled SOHC engine that delivers strong, low-end torque, great for hauling loads, crawling over rocky terrain, or pulling out of deep mud. The Ultramatic CVT transmission is one of the most dependable belt systems out there, with consistent all-wheel engine braking that helps control descents and heavy loads. Suspension is handled by independent double wishbones, with 7.6 inches of travel up front and 9.1 inches in the rear, giving the Grizzly a plush ride even on uneven ground. The on-command 2-wheel drive and 4-wheel drive system, along with a front differential lock, lets you instantly adjust traction when things get slippery or steep. Electric power steering comes standard and makes navigating rough trails or maneuvering at low speeds much easier, especially when hauling gear. Front and rear cargo racks offer a combined capacity of over 300 pounds, and the Grizzly can tow up to 1,322 pounds, which puts it firmly in the high-capability category. It's not the lightest or most beginner-friendly option, especially for those new to full-size ATVs, but for experienced riders, the Grizzly 700 stands out as a quiet, powerful, and well-balanced workhorse that's built to last. Number 5. Yamaha Kodiak 450 EPS. If you want utility performance in a smaller, more manageable package, the Kodiak 450 delivers. It's a mid-sized ATV that doesn't sacrifice core capability, making it a strong option for riders who need practicality without the bulk. The Kodiak 450 is powered by a 421cc fuel-injected SOHC engine that's tuned for low to mid-range torque, right where most riders need it for towing, hauling, or climbing hills at lower speeds. Paired with Yamaha's Ultramatic automatic transmission, it offers consistent engine braking and a smooth power band, even during slower controlled work. Selectable 2-wheel drive and 4-wheel drive modes with a locking front differential allow you to switch traction settings on the fly, which is especially helpful on muddy trails or slick inclines. Despite being a mid-size ATV, the Kodiak 450 still features solid utility numbers. 10.8 inches of ground clearance, front and rear racks rated for 88 and 176 pounds respectively, and a towing capacity of 1,322 pounds. Its compact size makes it a great match for smaller properties, tighter trails, and even lighter trailers. There's an electric power steering version available, which adds to its ease of use, particularly during long workdays or when maneuvering around trees, gates, or buildings. It's not built for hardcore off-road abuse or heavy hauling day after day, but that's not its role. For landowners, first-time ATV buyers, or those looking for something easy to handle with reliable performance, the Kodiak 450 EPS holds its own as a smart, dependable choice. Number 4. Arctic Cat Alterra 600 EPS. The Alterra 600 from Arctic Cat continues to improve, offering solid performance at a competitive price. It's aimed at riders who want capable utility without moving into the high-end price range, and it delivers on most of the features that matter for work and trail use. At its core, the Alterra 600 uses a 600cc liquid-cooled single-cylinder engine tuned for steady power and durability. The CVT clutch system helps keep throttle response smooth, even at lower speeds, and transitions well between light work and off-road riding. Selectable 2-wheel drive and 4-wheel drive modes give you flexibility based on terrain, and the front differential lock adds traction when conditions get tricky. Ground clearance sits at 11.5 inches, which is enough for most trail obstacles or uneven work sites, and the double-arm suspension provides about 9 inches of travel, front and rear. Cargo capacity is strong for its class, 100 pounds up front and 200 pounds at the rear. Towing capacity comes in at 1,050 pounds, which should be plenty for light trailers, firewood, or tools. One area where Arctic Cat made noticeable improvements is rider comfort. The updated seat design and better legroom make it easier to stay comfortable during longer rides or extended tasks. A simple digital display keeps you informed, and a small front storage compartment adds a bit of convenience for carrying gloves or gear. It's not quite as refined as some of the more premium brands, but it covers the essentials well. For hunters, landowners, and weekend riders who want solid performance without paying top dollar, the Alterra 600 EPS is a smart pick. Number 3. CFMoto CForce 1000 Overland. For riders who want long-distance comfort and serious hauling ability, the CForce 1000 Overland is packed with utility features. It's built to go farther, carry more, and handle tougher trails without sacrificing rider comfort. The Overland is powered by a 963cc V-twin engine that produces 79 horsepower, giving it strong acceleration and enough power to haul cargo or handle hilly terrain with ease. The high-capacity CV-Tech transmission delivers smooth shifts and steady power delivery, especially helpful when carrying weight over longer distances. It comes with selectable 2-wheel drive and 4-wheel drive and a locking front differential, so traction isn't an issue whether you're dealing with loose gravel or muddy backwoods. Ground clearance measures a solid 14 inches, and with EPS included as standard, steering stays light even with the added weight of cargo. Towing capacity is rated at 873 pounds, less than some on this list, but this model focuses more on storage and rider comfort. It comes factory equipped with oversized cargo boxes, a large front fairing, handguards, and a windscreen. That's a combination rarely found in stock utility. ATV versus the seat is also upgraded for longer rides, making this a strong choice for those who spend extended time on the trail. Suspension is fully independent front and rear, helping the CForce absorb bumps and stay balanced across rough terrain. The racks support 100 pounds up front and 200 in the rear. It is heavier than most ATVs in this lineup, which can make tight turns or loading a bit more effort. Still, for riders who prioritize comfort, storage, and endurance over compact handling, the CForce 1000 Overland brings a lot to the table. Number 2. Polaris Sportsman XP 1000S. The Sportsman XP 1000S pushes the definition of what a utility ATV can do. It's the largest, most powerful model in Polaris utility lineup, and it's built for riders who need serious off-road capability combined with heavy-duty hauling. At the center is a 952cc ProStar twin-cylinder engine delivering 90 horsepower, making it the most powerful ATV on this list. It's designed to move fast, pull hard, and handle technical trails with confidence. Whether you're climbing hills or towing equipment through deep mud, the Sportsman XP 1000 doesn't back down. One of its standout features is its wide 55-inch stance, significantly wider than most ATVs in this class. That added width, paired with arched dual-arm suspension delivering 14.5 inches of travel, gives it incredible stability and ground clearance, even in rough terrain. Traction control comes from Polaris' true on-demand AWD system, and for more delicate work, VersaTrack Turf Mode unlocks the rear differential for better handling on grass or gravel without tearing things up. The steel racks support 100 pounds up front and 200 pounds at the rear, while its towing capacity tops out at 1,750 pounds. One of the highest available in a stock ATV EPS is included, along with a full digital gauge cluster, front bumper, and a full underbody skid plate. It's overbuilt for casual use or smaller properties, and it might feel too large for tight trails. But for riders who regularly face rough terrain, steep climbs, or heavy loads, the Sportsman XP 1000S brings unmatched utility and raw strength to the table. Number 1. Honda TRX Foreman 4x4. Reliable, practical, and time-tested, the Honda Foreman 4x4 continues to be a favorite among ranchers and workers alike. It's not flashy, but it's built to handle tough jobs day in and day out without complaining. At the heart of the Foreman is a 518cc fuel-injected, air-cooled single-cylinder engine. It's tuned for dependable torque and long-term durability, even under regular heavy use. The engine is paired with either a manual foot-shift transmission or Honda's electric shift program, ESP, depending on the trim. For those who prefer a fully automatic experience, there's also a DCT version available. The Foreman uses a solid rear axle with swing arm suspension, which helps it carry heavier loads and improves stability when towing or hauling on uneven ground. It's not the smoothest over bumps, but it's extremely tough and well-suited for work use. Ground clearance sits at 7.5 inches, which is enough for most job sites and farm roads. Selectable 2-wheel drive and 4-wheel drive modes are controlled by Honda's Trax lock system, and a front differential lock gives you added traction when needed. Cargo racks can handle 88 pounds in the front and 133 pounds at the rear, while towing capacity lands at 848 pounds. The Foreman's layout is simple, with an analog display and no unnecessary extras. But that's part of what makes it appealing. It's easy to maintain, easy to operate, and hard to break. For riders who care more about reliability than bells and whistles, the Honda TRX Foreman 4x4 remains one of the most trusted choices out there. That wraps up our list of the top 6 utility ATVs for 2025. Each one brings something different, whether you need serious towing muscle, all-day trail comfort, or a reliable mid-size option that fits your budget. Be sure to choose based on your riding needs, terrain, and experience level. Full specs and details are linked below if you want to take a closer look. Let us know in the comments what you're riding this year, and thanks for watching.